Would you say you're against?
Have you ever eaten meat? Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I did.
Apart from when you're only
For 20.
I mean, I don't think she's getting the joke, but it is pretty funny. This dude is saying, have you ever eaten meat apart from your OnlyFans? She's not getting it, sadly, but the fact that this woman is having an OnlyFans makes it worse because she's basically promoting it in a description, and sometimes she's legit talking to children in the video when she's promoting it in the description. Do I need to explain it more? It is really weird behavior. Welcome back by a new video on my channel. It's your boy GenNot. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So I'm gonna talk about a person that I covered previously on the channel. It's obviously the daughter of that vegan teacher. I know she's not biologically related to that original vegan teacher, but people call her that because this woman is as crazy as that vegan teacher herself, maybe even more crazy if I'm gonna be honest here with you. There's so much to be looking into because there's so many videos of her legit saying crazy stuff, so let's go into it.
Life is. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, just a moment. You think cows, pigs, chickens are an object? They're not someone.
I never said they were an object.
Well, you just said
I
there's
they were an animal. I never said they were someone.
You said they're not someone, they're something.
As a human, something.
No, someone is any individual, whether it be a dog, a human, a cow, a chicken, or a pig.
Is individual.
They all have a brain, they're all people.
Yeah, they're not people.
So essentially what you're seeing here is a woman that's looking in her mid-30s arguing with a 12-year-old about veganism. That is the world we're living in. Not only that, she's losing. That kid is pretty bright. He has a good future, honestly. And something that people are pointing out as well in the comment section that I think is pretty important is the fact that she's basically topless, half naked, talking to a young person. And I think as a society, it's really weird when we allow OnlyFans girls basically to walk half naked and interview a young child. That's socially okay, but when a dude does that, it's basically a creep, a predator, this and that. But a woman can do that for some reason. And I do think if the roles were reversed in this situation and a dude would be walking like with barely any clothes talking to a young kid, I think people would be responding much differently. So I think it's a fair thing to be pointing that out. Me as a male feminist, a true male feminist, is pointing out this inequality of women legit doing creepy stuff without getting consequences.
Yeah, they are.
A people is a Homo sapien person.
It can be, no, a person is any individual that is sentient.
That's not.
They all, do you have any pet dogs or cats?
I do.
So would you call them something or someone?
Yeah, it's a pet. Is that not what it is?
Do you agree they have a unique personality? Do you agree that they...
You can just see that this kid is obviously feeling really uncomfortable because she's basically talking about animals getting hurt and this and that. Not only that, what I mentioned before, she's legit walking around topless, talking to young kiddos, which is obviously pretty weird behavior, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that she's not even ashamed and she seems to be even enjoying this says a lot about her.
On them, does that justify it?
Do not force upon dogs to be pets as well. Do you have a dog? Do you have a pet dog?
Yes, I have a companion dog.
What kind of dog?
He's a Jack Russell.
So this is pretty interesting. She's saying that she has a companion dog and someone is pointing this out. If she believes animals are people, her owning a dog is slavery. She failed to meet her own standards. I mean, if you think about it, if she truly believes animals are people, then she definitely shouldn't be owning an animal, right? Because that's slavery. I mean, if you take a look at her own logic, that does make sense. And something I want to point out as well is that she's legit promoting her OnlyFans around a young kid. That's pretty weird behavior as well. I find it weird how girls like this basically don't get exposed or they don't get talked about when they have this type of behavior. Obviously that is a double standard and I do think we should be pointing that out if we want equality.
Behalf. Shame on you.
I was just wondering if you want to, I bought them for you. Would you like
Bought them for me.
just for you?
Do you know who that is?
It's my granddad's chicken actually.
So that's a baby chicken.
Definitely a W eating meat in front of that woman, because you obviously know that she's gonna be all triggered inside seeing a dirty meat eater, because obviously she really despises meat eaters. Obviously she's totally fine getting money from them when they subscribe to her OnlyFans, but besides that she truly thinks they all disgusting, this and that. And looking at her costume, this is only the only video that I can find where she is a little bit covered, because almost every single video she has barely any clothing on, which is really weird because she's walking around in public around kids asking them questions. I'm just gonna say that again, that's really strange behavior that would not be accepted if the roles would be reversed here. So yeah.
No, it's an adult. He'd already died. Because he showed me. Does your baby want a nugget?
Imagine thinking that you're masculine for eating a baby who had their
I just like that a dude just walks in, start eating meat as well, just to mess with this woman, because she's honestly deserving it. Especially if you took a look at my previous video where she legit was throwing blood in a shop, legit destroying it, basically ruining the dude's income for some time. So I don't think you should feel too bad for this woman. And not only that, when you took a look at this video even, she was saying the most insane stuff that I cannot even show on YouTube, but in short she was basically comparing Jews being hurt in World War II with animals being hurt. I mean, I don't think I need to explain it any further. I think you can put it together, but basically she was saying that and screaming that. Not only that, really radical stuff, and not only that, but the fact that there are a lot of children walking around and you say that type of stuff, that's not the best look honestly for veganism.
Yeah, you feel good to be eating babies? Think you're funny coming up to a vegan eating someone? Do you think that's funny? Would you say you're against?
Have you ever eaten meat? Yeah, I'll say so.
Yeah, I did.
Apart from when you're on the team.
For 20.
I mean, I don't think she's getting the joke, but it is pretty funny. This dude is saying, have you ever eaten meat apart from your OnlyFans? She's not getting it, sadly, but the fact that this woman is having an OnlyFans makes it worse, because she's basically promoting it in a description, and sometimes she's legit talking to children in the video when she's promoting it in the description. Do I need to explain it more? It is really weird behavior. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. And that dude, I wish I would have made a joke myself, but yeah, W for that guy, W for those dudes actually standing up towards her behavior, because this is not normal. This has nothing to do with veganism. This is just being crazy for attention and exposure, because obviously if she's gonna do crazy stuff, she's gonna get attention, but this has nothing to do with veganism. This is not promoting the entire vegan community. This is just making people upset and making people more angry towards vegans, which is just not a good thing if you're trying to promote it.
23 years.
Oh, I done 15.
Yeah.
There you go, you know how to cook thing.
Yeah, but I know that I can live without it.
But you worked for 23 years.
Yeah, because I was brainwashed like the masses. And now I'm here speaking up for murder victims.
nugget.
What, does that suddenly discredit me because I used to eat animals?
Sure, you can be living without it, but you definitely need to take a couple of supplements. A lot of people honestly get sick when they try a vegan diet because they don't know what they're doing. They don't get any B12 or protein. I'm not saying you cannot be healthy on a vegan diet. Some people can be. I mean, it really depends on the person as well. You just need to know what you're doing, and if you just have a normal diet with meat and vegetables and fruits, the chance of you getting like a deficiency is much smaller honestly than a vegan diet. But having said all of this, what do you think about this woman? Leave it in the comment section. Who do you think is honestly worse for veganism? The original OG, that vegan teacher, or this woman, basically the daughter of that vegan teacher? Maybe not in bloodline, but obviously in spirit. I personally think this woman is worse because she's obviously doing stuff in real life, legit destroying property and harassing people. I don't think the OG, that vegan teacher, did that type of stuff. But having said all of this, don't forget to press the like button, subscribe on the channel, and I will see you all in the next one.